previous previous project like HR project. So first I want to know that any doubt in the like previous two part, like first is the HR count I think and second one is HR salary part. Any doubt in this?
No, no, sir. I want to know that why we are creating in that project. We are creating columns, not measures.
Sorry, we are creating
Why columns
columns.
in
Where?
that? Yes, sir. In previous two parts, we have created so many columns instead
Mhm.
of measures. Any reason for that, or we just did?
No, actually we are creating measure also. See, there is a lot of measure also we are creating and column we are creating just two or I think two or three column we are creating because without column we cannot do the measure. There is a reason. See, in the
Okay.
department table, we don't create any column. See, only in the employee detail table we have created just two column for employee age and second one is employee experience. Only two column. This is the
Okay.
just a different way that we have created. But main we have created just two column employee age or employee experience. Only two. Okay. And first is a salary. That what is the salary part? Only three column we are creating. And for gender, we did not all the measure we have created. Okay.
Okay.
Because column, yeah.
And
Because
regarding these bins,
uh
what are the alternatives for creating bins instead of bins?
instead of this you can update a if function like if your salary range is this then you can put the salary range like 0 to 20,000 your salary will
Okay.
be less than 20. This is the main second option.
Okay. For
Third
that, we have to create measure only, na?
no, you can also create a column because see why we creating a column and why we creating a measure because measure is calculating by a when we creating that kind of things like when we making the visualization only. But when you enter the column it means your previous data is matching with the current data. Okay, your previous data, suppose you are creating when we go to this detail, employee detail. Okay, so in employee detail we have a last thing. See, employee experience. So employee experience we have to calculate the employee experience, then we have to calculate employee experience group. Okay, so there is a reason
Okay.
that we are creating group, we are creating column for the previous like it is dependent on the previous column,
Column.
but measure is
Okay.
not dependent on the previous column. Measure is
Okay.
only a simple calculation. Okay, so any
Understood.
other doubt, Smith? You have any doubt?
No. I have created this much HR project and sent you one mail.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I checked it. But are you sure you have don't no doubt right now?
No.
Okay.
I only have these doubts that why
Mhm.
we are creating the bins and why we have created some columns.
Okay, okay. Done. So now we are creating a three important analyzing. Okay. Like first is male female ratio. So for female ratio, we have to create three measures. First is male female ratio, second is employee turnover rate, and third one is employee retention ratio. So what is actually male female ratio is like, suppose what is the ratio regarding the female in a one male or what is the female into the one male. Okay, so we have to found this. So go to your key measure and write a new measure. So for this you have to create 1 year because employee turnover ratio we have calculated by a year wise. So we have calculated selected year and we choose only the year from the date model. Like we have a date table, this one date table. Okay, so from this date table we have select only the year column. So table, let me check. Go to relationship. So we have a date table by a date, date of joining. Because relationship is very important, so we need to first check the relationship and then we connect the. This is a date table. This is an active relationship and this is inactive relationship. Okay. So go to this. Selected value and we have to select a date table of the year only. Okay. So date table and year and just put enter. It means your only year is selected from the your date table. So we have separate year. It means we have to find the male female ratio by selected year. So this is our first normal like helping measure is created. Helping measure is which will help to create a male female ratio. So for this we have to create this helping measure and go to this new measure again. So for this I think we have to create two measure for male female ratio. So for male female ratio we have to calculate two things. I can write first here as a comment that we have to count of the female. Okay. So for female count, what is the function? Can you tell me how to count a female only? What is the function used into female count? If we need any female count, then what is the function we use? So we have to use a var function. It means creating a variable female count is equal to calculate. For employee, we have a total employee, this one, total employee, and we can use a fact data. It means we have to just filter wise, a gender wise. Okay. So in gender, we have a gender table different. So you can directly hold as gender and is equal to, you can use female. This function gives you the female count only. Okay. So this is the just a variable that calculate total employee with the gender table and is equal to just female, and same way you can use a male count, and for male count you can use as calculate function total employee. Okay, and instead of male you can select just a, sorry, instead of female you can select a male function and close bracket. See, these two function gives you the value of the female and male. And why we creating in the var? Because we don't have to create a female and male into the separate. If you have separate for these two variable, you can just use a divide function only. If you have separate, I can give you the complete understanding. And now we are creating next thing is ratio. So how to calculate ratio? Ratio is the like divide by female and male, and this divide you can use a formatting function into the ratio type. So just use var ratio is equal to format. We have to use a format, or I can just use a divide. Okay. So what is the divide function? Like f count. this one female count, and you can use a male count. This one is a male count. So if you divide this male and female count, it will give you the answer into percentage. But if you need answer into a like numerical, like first 1:2 ratio, is the ratio wise, then you can use a format function. Because every formatting into the number, you can use a format function of this value, like divide function. And format in which way? Format in which way? Like you have to use one dot this way. So you can put hash dot double hash, because it is a format of the number, like first dot 2 digit. This is the ratio column. Okay, and then we have to return the value. We have to return the value. Suppose male female count is equal to variable, male count is equal to variable, and ratio is also equal to variable. It means our complete answer is there. So for return, we have to use our let me check. 1:, uh, var ratio is equal to format and divide function, male and female count. Format into this currency. Why it is not given? Count of the female, format, divide function. Okay, yeah, here I missed this part. Okay, and then we have to return the value into one format, like in this format, and we have to use and ratio. It means 1 is equal to ratio 1. And when you click on enter, it will give you the complete value of the ratio wise, like male and female ratio. Go to this, and you can use make female ratio this one. See, for one male is equal to 3.77 female. Okay, so this gives you the complete male and female ratio. And see, when I going to this female ratio, what is this actually? You have to just use your like total employee via male and female. If you don't want to use these two, then you have to use a separate measure for this, like female employee and male employee. Okay, and you can just use a var ratio. It means you can just divide female and male count and format into the numerical part, because if you don't format into number part, it will give you answer into percentage only. And then you can use 1:2 ratio. It means this value gives you a percentage of one part, like female part. Okay, and then you can use a 1 ratio is a female, because 1 is used for male and the ratio is female. Now it's understand.
Sir, but we have taken one as a static value, then and in this function we are creating for both for male and female also.
Okay,
And how we will guess that which is the 3.77 is male ratio or female ratio?
no, it's a female, because you have used a numerator. See, numerator is a female and denominator is a male. It means female count is more than and male count is less than. It is
And
compulsory.
for male count, we have to create
Yeah.
other.
No, for male count you can use just one only, because you have to found a ratio now. So you can just use a one, because one male is equal to female. It means one male and 3.7 is a female. Otherwise you can use, otherwise if you want to use a female into male, right now see what is ratio, male is to female. Right now I am using a female ratio. This is a female. This is the female part.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
So male is 1. If you use female is to female and male ratio, then you can use 1 for female and this one is for male. It means male count is above, okay, and female count is down. Then you can use the same function. Okay. The only thing is uh, to creating a variable for this only, because without variable you cannot do. Yeah, these two variable you can alternative option that you have to calculate a two measure for this, like female employee and your like this much employee, male employee. These two function you can use a better way. Okay. Any doubt? Because I am using a different way, like see, because right now if I check in my data, I think we have a female count. Let me check we have or not. See, male count we have and female count also we have. Okay, so we have both the count. Then we can just use a ratio function only. We don't want to use a like your variable function. We just use a total var ratio and then we can just return the value. And this function use every project in the same way. There is no other way to use. This is ratio by a same way. Either you can use a male female ratio, either you can use a full-time and part-time ratio, either you can use a suppose country-wise ratio, suppose uh, India versus US country-wise ratio. Okay, so you can use different ratio, then I'll give you just a column name is a different, otherwise function method is the same. Var ratio equal to, so right now I will be using as only just a divide function, because we have a female and male also. Instead of format and divide, so instead of our like this measure we can use a female. See this one, female measure, male measure. Okay, and just use your numerical digit like 1 is to double hash. This is just your number format. Okay, and just same the value which is returned, or you can use a different way also, like one, this one, and this function is used for concatenate this and function. Okay, yeah, see every dot is important. This is a case sensitive, so we have to use every dot. So when you put the enter, it will also give me same value. See, the value will be same. So now understand for this male and female ratio, what is actually in this. Hello?
It means both, in both way we can try.
Yeah, in both way, right? Any way you can try, because see, this way is easy. This way, the second way, because
Second way is much easier.
second way is why easy, because you don't need to create a variable, but you have,
Yes.
but instead of, yeah, but the only thing is, this is why is easy, because you have already created two measures, female and male. But first one is easy one when you're creating a two measure, but these two measure is as a variable, not into the really into the measure, really into the size, but this thing's only creating a variable. Okay, so variable is used for specific measure, but this actual measure is used for any measure. So that is the reason that we are using a different measure for making our male part or female part or this kind of analytic measure into easiest pass. Okay, so you can use a different way you can use, but the function is just the same. That male and female, you have to use a male count, female count, and the ratio wise. And ratio you can use just a divide function, and divide function give you answer into percentage. So you can just format function for the divide of the ratio only, and then you can use your ratio part like 1:, ratio. That is the answer. Okay. Any other doubt in this? Let me move into next part. See, in my data, we have a total of female and total of male. So if we want to give the answer that total of unmarried unmarried employee only. Okay, unmarried employee. So how to calculate unmarried employee? Can you give me the one solution? How to calculate unmarried employee from our data? Because see, in this data, employee detail, if someone gives you a, see marital status, in the marital status we have a two like married or unmarried. If we want to only calculate the married or unmarried, it's a different into the like card chart. So how to calculate? Any function in your mind? Because
Same thing. How we calculated female count and male count like that, sir.
okay, let me calculate with you like same. Okay, married female. Right now I'm using as unmarried employee. So for this you have to just calculate
Total employee,
right?
comma, employee column,
Okay,
so column names, table name, column name,
marital status, right?
marriage status equal to unmarried.
When you click on enter, it's unmarried. Okay. Right now it gives you a blank value because we are missing one thing, because we are using a filter. Because right now, see, variable function gives you a value total employee and give you just a column name, but the actual measure give you a value by a filter function. Okay, because for
Okay.
filter table we are using a table name and then gives you a table column name. So for filter function we are using a which data, employee detail. This is the table name, and filter we have using a marital,
Marshall.
and then we are using with the unmarried. See, this is your unmarried employee. Okay, so total unmarried employee you have. But tell me, if you want only unmarried female, then only unmarried female.
Here a filter we can use again in the same expression.
Okay, let me just go to next measure. See, calculate and filter function, most important. You have to remember calculate and filter function most of the time because it will give you the number of measure into different types, different ways. Okay, so right now, yes, total employee, and right now I can write here as unmarried female employee. Yeah. So after that, Like calculate total employee, filter employee detail, and marital status is equal to unmarried. And then
Filter.
uh, and then again you can give a table name.
Employee details. Table name,
You can use a right now
comma,
table name as a gender.
gender equal to female. Gender. Yeah, gender.
There is a one more way for this. Can you tell me one more way? Like the same things we are using with one more way. See, total unmarried employee we have 5737 and total unmarried female only 3591. And the same thing goes into this. I can use as unmarried male. So instead of female, you can just write as male and end. Unmarried. Yeah. See, the total count will be 5737 if you total this one. 3591 and 2151. All the count will be unmarried. This one. Okay. So tell me one more way that we have to calculate unmarried only female. Then how to calculate without creating this kind of measure? This is very long measure. We have to use two time filter. But if we use only first time filter, there is a one more function for this. Anything in your mind that what function we use for this? Because we are using just a calculate and total function only, calculate and filter function only. But there is a different way. What is a different way? Let me tell you. New measure. And right now we are using unmarried female. And same way, we are using a calculate. So instead of total employee, why we should not calculate as an unmarried employee? Okay, so it will give you the complete understanding of the total employee and is equal to unmarried only. Okay, and then unmarried employee measure is used for only gender, till gender. Gender, and you can use equal to female and just click on enter. It will give you the same way. Okay, so every time you have to analyze one thing that you need to short your measure, because every time how much you short your measure, see the value is same, but instead of two filter we are using just one filter. Okay, because you are using a more filter as well as, but if you want, suppose right now we are using unmarried employee, and for unmarried employee we are using an unmarried female employee, and then if you want to use suppose unmarried female for US country only, then you have to use for unmarried female and is equal to country wise only US. Okay, so there is a short way to use a measure for your advanced measure. Now understand, or any other doubt in this, that why we use a short measure or why we use a long? Because long measure is a way that we can use a long, but short measure is also a way when you use, but short measure is help you to identify a different kind of measure. You have to play with your data only. Okay, any doubt? Jasmeet, Hemlata, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so our next thing is uh, suppose if we need to calculate only year wise employees, suppose in the date table let me just show you in the date table. We have a year. Okay, first I move to into second. Go to this table. We have a year and we have a total employee. This is your total employee wise, year wise. Okay, suppose I need a last value from 2019. Yeah, from 2029, 18, 17. So this is our total employee. So if we need, suppose only a specific year wise data, specific year wise, like we need total 2020 total employee. So we can use the same function with this, calculate, go to key measure, or you can use measure anytime, any column or any table, because measure is just the calculation. So you can use in any table. Here, see the value is 4033. It will give you a complete value that for total employee filter date table here is equal to 320. No, 2020 is a numerical, so we don't need this kind of space, because only the text function we can use like double column. Only the text function like female, male, this kind of, but numerical function we don't use. Calculate total employee filter function is a calculate total employee filter date year is equal to 2020. Function is correct. What is that now? Total employee filter year equal to sometimes why it is not working. It's taking a wrong value. Actually, I taking a correct value, but this is only for a text function using. But why it is not taking in this? I think this Power BI is update maybe, because in the numerical part we don't use this double column, but right now it is using by a double column. Okay, so no worry, because I think this function is not working in your Power BI. Then you can try with your without a column. Okay, because some in my also like last file, I can just use a 2020 buyer without this. So it will give me the complete value. But for this, I think Power BI is updating for every week. There is a reason. Okay. But this function is only used for text value earlier, but now it is used for numerical also. Then you can use a numerical part also.
Sir, in this function year 2020, we are calculating the total number of employees in 2020 year.
Right,
Am I right?
right,
And
right.
can you please check this table,
Hmm.
visualization table? The
See
first
the
one,
same value.
2020 total employees 4033. So
Mhm.
why it is why you are saying that it's wrong? I didn't get it.
No, I don't say it's wrong value. I say the format of function, this format,
Oh,
like this double column, this double quote, because this double quote is used only for text function. Like in Excel also we use a text function like female or unfemale, like text
oh,
function. But for numerical we don't use a this. But I think in Power BI is update, so there is a new
yes.
finding. There is a new finding because my Power BI is from Office and it will be update every week. And your Power BI is not updating maybe, so you can use a without double quote also. Okay.
Okay.
Suppose you will get error on this if you use a quote. Suppose if your Power BI is not updated, okay, then you put the error. Then you give the error of this. So if you give the error, then you can use this function without double quote only.
Yes, because double quote takes the value as string.
Right, string value only given, but now it's in the Power BI, maybe it's update, so it will also give a numerical value also. Okay, so there is a reason because sometimes see in this year function, year one, I can use a string function like as a 2020, but in my previous file or I have used a multiple times already this working, but today is not working. Okay, so when I use this double quote, it is working because every week Power BI is updated and just one or comma value will give you the error in Power BI. This is the very bad thing in Power BI because when you use the same thing, suppose 1 month before, it will give you a different value. See now, both the value is working. Okay, so now it's clear. Guys, meeting will be over in just 1 minute, so you can join again. Then we can start with our next two function, next two important function. Okay, I can just stop my screen share. Join again.